I was worried that it wouldn't work. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's been a while since I've actually been here. I've actually been very busy. Um, every time the winter season rolls by, I always sort of forget two things. And it's sort of funny that I always forget these two things because these two things never change. But I always, and I think it's just because, I'm at the age where time doesn't matter. And so it's like it all sort of blends together. But I always forget that, A, I'm not the only one who gets a lot more free during winter. It's like historically proven that humans don't have shit to do when it gets cold. It's a historical fact. Because do you know why? Think about it. Why do we celebrate Thanksgiving when it gets colder? Because the harvest is over. There's literally nothing to do. Like for all of society, right? The people who live in snowy lands have had a 3-month vacation until somebody invented work from home. Then all of a sudden we had to work 24/7. And then I think things got really bad for us. But I can't change that. It's too late. Society's already changed. So we had to live with the fact that we had to work during the winter months. Hello, everyone. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I didn't mean to be gone for so long. Well, I did, but I didn't mean to be gone yesterday. I actually meant to be here yesterday, but I went to sleep. And you know how I said, like, everybody's free? So, including my friends. So, man, there's so many different things going on, right? I mentioned last time that a third baby has hit the tower. But I thought that meant that I wouldn't see my friend anymore. Because my first friend who had the first child, he was too busy. No, actually, my second friend who had their child was too busy. My first friend was super busy to the point where we never saw him, okay? So the third baby has been spawned, right? Somebody spawned in a third Zergling. And he's playing Vindictus. Like, it's like, oh, he's actually, like, he has a lot more time than I expected. So as far as I can tell, it's just because, and I only learned this after the fact, like, it's harder to get time for the first two because of not the baby. It's everything around the baby that makes it hard for them to get free time. But it's not the baby. However, he's on paternity leave, so maybe it gets harder once he has to go back to work and he has to like split the shifts. But so he's had a lot of time. And then the first friend who had a child, the child is old enough. Don't kick the baby. Nobody's gonna kick the baby, okay? If the baby falls, it's the baby's fault. The first friend, his wife went to Vietnam, and then they brought his child with her because it's like, the thing that you do in my culture is like when you have a baby, you have to show the baby to everyone. It's so annoying. It's so annoying because the one thing that you never have to, because like honestly, I wish my entire family was in Canada because like thinking about it, like if my wife and I ever have a kid, we have to plan like another like $20,000 just to go visit everybody because people live in Singapore, people live in Thailand, people live in Taiwan, people live in Hong Kong, people live in China, people live in Vietnam. It's like I gotta go to like multiple countries to show the baby, and because they're old, they don't want to just see it over video. They want to see the baby, and I'm like, can you guys pay for it? I don't want to go because this is stupid. Why am I showing you a baby? Yeah, exactly. FaceTime exists for a reason, right? But like these are like old traditional people. Like it's like the youngins don't care. Like all my cousins, they don't give a damn if I have a child. They actually don't care. But like someone older, and it's like, oh, you should show your child to them. It's like, oh man, that seems painful. So at least in my culture, that's like sort of a thing. So his wife is in Vietnam with the child. He couldn't go because he has work, but it's also left him in a weird spot. And it's actually kind of funny because like now he does sad posting hours. So he does sad dad posting. It's actually kind of funny. Like I know I shouldn't laugh because it's like pretty sad because it's like he actually says some pretty sad like some pretty sad stuff of like, hey man, don't talk about that food. It reminds me of how my wife would cook it for me. Now I have nothing. And it's like they're not divorced. He talks as if she like died or she left him. She's just in Vietnam for like a month. but but anyway, so he's sad dad posting, right? But he has so much time that he's even available to play games. Usually he never has time to play games. He's usually always with his family, which is good. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. And he still has time to like go out every like month or so. So we still get to see him sometimes anyways. But like, man, like everyone has way more time. And then on top of that, random friends who don't have kids, they also have a lot of free time because of their work schedule. So there's just been a lot of like hangouts like constantly. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting catching up with everyone, sort of like the yearly catch up. I need to respond to some messages too, which I forgot to last night because I fell asleep. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to like see, and it's always nice. You know what? Because you know what, streaming is a side thing. I always look at streaming as like this is the side thing that I do, and it's not really a thing that I'm like looking. Not that I don't look forward to it, but playing games. Once you play the same, like once I'm done certain games, I just sort of like lose the motivation to stream because I'm only here to play games. Chat, we are the side piece. You are the side piece, chat. All of you are the side pieces. No, I'm just kidding. But it's also actually helped a lot because in the recent time, so one, I couldn't get anything that I wanted to do done. So we'll get into that as part of the accountability circle. Two of the things I did get done, I actually got started on some major pieces that I was hoping to get done by this week, but it's going to have to be for next week's streams. And I'm hoping to get it all done before Christmas because you're going to see a really cool new scene that I've actually been doing on the side. So I'll talk about it because it's a part of my accountability circle. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. But what I realized is that I don't have any skills. So I have no art skills. I have zero skills. So I'm going to need to figure out what to do. But hopefully you do like it. As for today's schedule, there's actually a lot of things happening. One, I don't know if we're going to do the game show because I don't know if I want to do the game show. So today's the Game Awards, which is funny. It's happening at... Sorry, give me a second. Loading. Loading. My thing is loading. Game Awards. Time. Loading security check. Cloudflare. Yeah, but like, what? You know me, Cloudflare. I'm using your system, man. Give it a second. It's still, the website's still loading. This is crazy. What? Wait, they don't even say the time. Well, okay, time. It's at 7:30 p.m. It's at 7:30 p.m. EST. So it's in literally 8 hours from now. Which means that it'd be like an 11-hour stream, which I don't mind, but I'd have to eat during it. I do want to watch it though, whether it's with you or by myself, because there's something interesting about the game show every single year. And I have a theory about this year's game show, okay? My big theory about this year's game show. The Steam frame was announced. Think about this. Valve has announced the Steam frame and 2 other pieces of hardware. And Valve has a good relationship with Jeff Keegan. What's his name? What's his name? John Keegan? Jeff Keegan. Billy Fane? Who is Billy Fane? Who is Jeff Keegan played by Billy Fane? He came to prominence as a former actor. No, what's that guy? Game Awards. Jeff Keighley. Okay, he's apparently got like a good reputation, a good relationship with Valve. So presumably we might see something new. Because the one thing that I'm excited about for the Game Awards is the performances. I think the performances have been really good, pretty much the entire time. I think the only performance that I thought was like kind of odd was the Arcane one. That one, like the audio mixing was just all over the place. But I get it because it's hard to audio mix live and then do it for like a direct line in, right? So it's like hard. But also, I really enjoy the new game announcements because it's like you get to see it there in the moment, and everyone can either go ooh or ah. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this year they have more weird skits because I really enjoyed when they started to do more interesting skits, and they started to go, I don't know, like more with the comedy route. It felt more very classic E3, which is because it's a for fun show. Like the awards, you know, based on my stream title, ooh ah boo. Can you imagine? Like imagine. This is the thing, right? This is the Game Awards. Like, imagine you have a trailer for a game. 11-hour stream. Imagine you have a trailer for a game, and then you're there, and you have it at the Game Awards, and you're so excited to like show it, and all you hear is just a clamorous boo coming from the audience. I would be freaking out. I would not be able. I would cry because if you look at my stream title, it's Game Dev Child brings home Game Award, still has no money. Silence might be worse. That's true, right? Because Silence, at least boo is like, I feel like you would boo it if it's like obviously bad. Like if it's like a game about kicking babies. Oh no, but that one's kind of funny though. If it's if it's a game about like, I don't know, like fighting people. I don't know. If it's a game about, I don't know, like there's ways that like people can like say something and it's kind of funny, right? But for that, like it's like, oh, like imagine you do a game and then everybody just stays silent. That's when you know it's bad. Because it's not so obviously bad that people are willing to say something about it. It's just so bad that they don't even want to bother letting you know. It's like the disappointing stare that like a parent gives a child, right? It's actually painful. But I also did learn that apparently you don't make any money from it or something. Like it's just like so. Apparently the entire thing is like I don't think you make money from the Game Awards. Like you just get a trophy, and I don't know how much it translates to sales, because it's like the thing about the awards that's funny, right? Oh no, Steam, stop updating. Is that if it doesn't give you money, and the awards is for games that have already been released, then what's the point? You know what I mean? Like it's like all the sales have already happened. It's the reason why you're getting an award is because somebody bought your game and thought it was good. But so if you don't get any money and you pay like $500,000 for one ad spot, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Boo at least shows interest. Yes, and that they want things changed for the better. Exactly. They're willing to say something. Silence is just like, it's just like, yeah, this is cool, but it doesn't matter. Hello, Nagi. I see you. I'm going to say your name because you did the right. And then you go quiet. But yeah, I'm excited. Hi, honey. How are you? I'm good, honey. How are you? We'll probably do the Game Awards, but just bear in mind for like the 30 minutes beforehand, I will have to like get a sandwich and eat it. But I did prepare a sandwich, so I've been better about preparing for streams. So I've now got a whole system. Okay, I have a sandwich ready to go for longer stream segments. I also have an emergency sandwich that I have to eat every like day or so. You thought the Game Awards were tomorrow? Wait, is it tomorrow? Ah, fuck! Did I get the wrong time? Ah, shit. Game Awards. Oh, you're right. It's December 11th. Today's December 10th. See, I'm getting old. I'm getting old here. Okay, you know what? That's good then, because it means that I don't have to stay up late. Oh, thank God! I can eat my sandwich in the piece. But in my fridge, right? I have like multiple sandwiches now, but the problem is that I have to like, so you can't keep a sandwich forever. It's actually messed up that I can't keep a sandwich forever. Now what? I don't know. Like the whole plan's gone. No, I'm just kidding. I have some other things for you. He time skipped. He time skipped. Sorry. Can you imagine? Okay, POV, time traveler, okay, starts to talk about some future events, thinking that it's all, oh, that's a good plot. That's a good plot. The plot line is that maybe, okay, that's a good hook for a story. Wait. Where's my Neovim? And yes, we're back on Neovim, and I'll talk about why. As soon as I show it. Actually, this is a good moment to talk about the like text too, okay? Wait. Switch it to this. Oh, it doesn't show. No, wait, actually, but it does do a cool effect though. Wait. Is it this? Ah, there we go. That's a good storyline. Wait, that's a really good storyline. The storyline is what story about someone who cannot feel? I don't know what the fuck that means. A story about time traveler who accidentally reveals that they're a time traveler. So it's like, okay, so POV, right? Time traveler who accidentally talks about an event that hasn't happened yet, causing suspicion in the people around them as they slowly begin to realize that they are in the midst of a time traveler. That's a good storyline. That's me with the Game Awards, okay? Vim Gang. Okay, so, okay. I'll do this before I talk about like schedule. Little Lamb. I've been thinking about the story for a while. That's just a working title. That's a working title based on my my own experiences and also my niece's experiences. It's actually pretty interesting how much mine and my niece's experiences have like lined up over the years for like 16 years. And like, I mean, for me 30, for her like 16, which also crazy, by the way. I have to, so she was telling me, she was like, hey uncle, I'm gonna graduate high school soon. And I'm like, weren't you born yesterday? 9/11 too. Okay, I can't write that. People are gonna get really mad at me if I write 9/11 too. I can't write that. We are not gonna do a story about 9/11 too. Though I've thought about something similar to that as a story, but it was like too close to Splinter Cell, and I was like, Splinter Cell's probably done it a lot better. Anyways, the reason why I'm back on Neovim is because Emacs, I couldn't work around one major performance issue, and it's that 9/12. It's like 28 days later, 28 weeks later, 28 years later, right? Maybe. There's something there. So Emacs, like, there was something weird about the performance for, especially when I was working in larger projects. Like, I couldn't seem to work around on Windows. Every now and then, the language server would die, even with the LSP booster. It started to get, like, I was doing some experimental things, but even then, it's like, it just started to slow down when the LSP got more and more complicated on larger projects, and I was like, I can't do anything with this. It was sort of frustrating. It's also annoying too because it's like, I wish I could have used it for everything, because there's some things that does really well. Like, I don't think so you can see them using whatchamacallit right now, Neovim, right? I'm using the emulation layer, or like, sorry, I'm using a plugin to emulate what you would get from org mode, it's actually pretty good. I'm also using a GUI for it that's pretty interesting because it also has these cursor effects. Do you see this? It's actually kind of sick, where it has these like cursor effects where it like goes up and down. Oh, let me show you my start screen actually. Oh shit. How do you do mini starter again? No, I'll just restart it. It's faster. GUI. There we go. So I was preparing this too. I was preparing this for stream because I figured if we do like programming streams, I think it's funny if I have like horny ASCII art as like the start screen. No, I just thought it'd be funny as like a joke. You know what I mean? So yeah, so there's a lot of horny ASCII art out there in the world. These are all stream safe. Like, as far as I can tell, like these are more dressed than most VTubers. Like, if you go to Twitch, right? Sorry, this is like a major tangent. Haha, joke. Haha. I totally don't goon I totally don't goon by opening my Neovim. No, I totally don't goon by opening Neovim. Look, you're in the VTuber category, okay? Her, who's she? Look, it's more this is more dressed than she is, okay? So technically, if she's not TOS, I'm not TOS. If she's not TOS, my thing isn't TOS. It's the same. See, it's the same. If she's not TOS, I'm not TOS. What is this? How do you search by tags? Is there a way to search by tags? How do you search by tags? How do you see all the VTubers? Here we go. Oh shit, this is every single one. Okay, well, this is kind of bad because they all look more dressed than my ASCII art now. They all look extremely dressed compared to my ASCII art. This isn't good. I was really hoping for like a gooner. Oh, yeah. Leather gooner. Leather gooner. Look. Hey, wait. That's good. Okay, that's good. The argument is falling apart now. Okay, look. Okay, it's funny. It's comedy. You like the hobo rat? What is the hobo rat? So yeah, I even added some funny captions like "I'm not a furry, but this makes my PB hard," and I thought it'd be fun to just have this, to like spice up to like add like a fun spice to the programming streams, right? Okay. But I switched to it because the performance on Emacs seemed to fail on larger LSPs. Neovim seems to handle it a lot better. I don't know why. I'm using the same LSPs across both, like the exact same. I'm using the Raw-Tin LSP. I'm using some experimental shader LSP, though my configuration for it in Neovim is a little poop. But everything basically is the exact same configuration, as far as I can tell, minus some of the things. And I even trimmed out my configuration within Emacs to just the bare essentials, and it still felt very sluggish at times whenever I typed. The only problem that I find with Neovim is that, again, the org mode emulation doesn't seem to work very well. You can sort of see it when I type in things like wait, isn't this... I know this song. Do you do you know that song, Chad? Do you know what do you know what I know what video that reminds me of? Um it's the same song. It's the same song. This is the I thought that was a shitpost song. I didn't realize that it was an official soundtrack song. Just wait. I have something. I have an idea. Just look. Just look. That's this is cinema. This is like the Gooner's manifesto. This is it. This is the ultimate Gooner manifesto. This is amazing. Oh, you know what I should do? I should play this video in the background whenever I open NeoVim and I put it into the and then I enter my mini starter. Bestie, you put those there. I did put these here, but they're so good. That's what I should do. Do any of you know if I can play videos within NeoVim? You feel like her back will break. Yeah, the thing about all of these is that there's no way that they're comfortable. You know what I mean? It all looks painful. Like, do you see the way that she's holding this? She's not doing this to look sexy. She's doing this so she can walk around without dying. Like this is a safety measure. Her holding her breasts up is a safety measure. It's not actually like a thing that she does because she wants to look good, sexy. Okay, she's doing it to survive. Anyways, um, you can see the problem with NeoVim when it comes to things like, you know, the org mode emulation, where like for some reason the lines, like multiple lines, don't seem to like work. So why are you even here? Because it's funny. Is it laugh? So look, if there's multiple lines, it like there's a couple of things about these are plugins that like don't work very well. But for the most part, I can actually get basically the exact same functionality across the board, no matter what it is. So it seems like it isn't even like at least on Windows, it's not worth it to go for Emacs, and I think that's the biggest thing that I came away with in terms of my opinion. On Windows, the experience feels very very subpar. Like even JetBrains IDEs feel really really good compared to what Emacs is on Windows. And JetBrains, then the biggest problem with JetBrains is that you have to get like a different install for every single project that you want to work in because it's like a different language, right? But yeah, it was fascinating to me. So after like a year of trying to make it work, it didn't really work out. I think it could be better. I think, and they're making better changes as they go on. Like Emacs 30 is really really good, but even then, it's a far cry from what it could be, right? So, anyways, how do we get on this topic? Because I was going to talk about my day, and then I was like, oh, let me show you the stream schedule. Oh yeah, so okay, so we're doing other things today, okay? The Game Awards is tomorrow, and you and now you know my opinion on the Game Awards. But today, I actually have some other things that I want to do as well. So, and actually, this is sort of the theme for Christmas. I couldn't find many Christmas games. I've planned some Christmas events, but they're closer to Christmas than they are now because I can only I can only think of like 5 different things. Let's say I can only think of a handful of different things. The problem is that Christmas games are a bit like any other themed game. You don't make money from them. It's even more restrictive of a genre because at least a first person shooter, it doesn't matter what you shoot. Like you could shoot like you shoot in Overwatch, or you can shoot like you shoot within Stalker. But with a Christmas game, you have to have Santa, you have to have gift giving, you have to have like holiday cheer. Like it's very hard to make that work, right? And I tried really hard to find like a Christmas game over the entire year. Okay, chat, and a good one too. I didn't just want to play slop, but although I even looked out for like bad comedy ones. Okay, there isn't even a bad comedy Christmas game. It's all just poop. It's literally, it's like, you know what's crazy? The only Christmas game that I could ever find that was literally based during Christmas time is Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man Miles Morales takes place during Christmas week. That's the only game that I could find. What about Timothy Chestnut's Guide to Saving? What? Timothy Chestnut's. This doesn't sound real. There's no way someone's name is Timothy Chestnut's Guide to Saving Christmas. Doesn't sound real. 2018. Oh, you know what? Okay, no, we are gonna do some more Kino as part of the holiday celebrations, and we are going to be watching Christmas movies, quote unquote Christmas movies. We're gonna be watching like some of the worst Christmas movies of all time, as well as the movies that people think are Christmas movies. Yes, like Die Hard. Yes, exactly. Like Die Hard. So there is like a whole playlist for the entire month. I don't know when to slot it in. I'm gonna try to slot it in basically like after stream. So it's like we end stream, we go straight into Kino, and then we just keep on going from like there, right? But yeah, it should be good. But they expect that for the Christmas stuff is like it's very hard to find Christmas stuff because it's like very difficult to find Christmas games. There's just not many Christmas games. But I did find a lot of like shitty Christmas movies as well as movies that people think are Christmas movies, but that for some reason is like traditionally seen during Christmas. So we're going to see all of them and see why these things have been classified as Christmas films. As for Christmas activities, there will be some. And hopefully you do enjoy them. Hopefully, you'll see in the accountability circle, you'll be able to actually take part in one as well. Elf bowling is the only one that comes to mind. Elf bowling. I mean, the thing about so this is elf bowling, right? Why is there a naked elf in a thong? What? Elf bowling thong. Naked. Oh, it's a really good thing my browser wasn't showing because now there's like ass and titties on my screen. What? I don't know. This is the game that like chat told me about. But yeah, there's a lot of people who go bowling naked apparently. And there's a lot of images of their stunning naked news presenters they just come out of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere. I'm just saying they just come out of nowhere. You're telling me look. There's a movie about this? Wait. You can't see it yet. Sorry. Just give me a second. Gotta get to a different window. Okay, go over here. Okay, now go over here. Look at this. This game, I can't show you it, has a naked elf with its ass cheeks out, with a thong. But it's not even like a thong that's just on its body. It's a thong that it's pulling up. So it's like kind of like rubbing against its butthole. It's like massaging the perineum. This is the game. Butt floss, exactly. It's like a butt floss. This is what I was trying to get at of like, it's not even like a good Christmas game. Like, this is the thing, right? I wouldn't mind a shitpost Christmas game if it was like done poorly, but it's funny. This is just a bowling game with Christmas theme and the bowling game sucks. So I'm like, what's the point? You know what I mean? So I like all the Christmas games I could find were just like this. Like, for some reason, there's just no real Christmas game. But apparently there's a movie here. So there's apparently a movie based on this. A computer animated film based on the game was released on October 2nd. Wait, what? We have to watch this. It's iconic. Yeah, but it's also bad. You know why? Okay, well, hot take. You know why it's iconic? Because it was released in 1998. You know what other games were released in 1998? How is it iconic? Half-Life released in 1998. Metal Gear Solid. Wait, this is a stacked year. Look at this list. You had this as a kid. Well, then your parents hated you because look at this list. This is an insane. Baldur's Gate, Half-Life, Fallout 2, Metal Gear Solid, Banjo-Kazooie, Legend of Zelda. This all in 1998? Parasite Eve, Xenogears, Sonic Adventure, Tomb Raider, Soul Calibur, Thief, Wow, yeah, 1998 went really. Brood War came out the same. That's crazy. Wow. Resident Evil 2, Medieval. I never beat this game as a kid. So what's funny about this game? I didn't know how to heal. I actually almost beat the game without healing a single time. I actually got really, really far. I played this game like it was a Souls-like where I had no healing. I did the same thing with what's a game called? Painkiller? Max Payne? I think it's called Max Payne. The one where he's smiling and he does like drugs. And you have to take like painkillers to stay alive. Yeah, Max Payne 1. I remember as a kid, I played Max Payne 1, and because it's on PC, right? I didn't know that there was a healing button, and because I didn't know how to read. As a child, I just didn't care about reading, so I was like, oh, I'll just skip it. And then, yeah, apparently there's like a healing button, and I actually beat I actually almost got really close to beating that game fully without healing a single time. Again, I treated these games like Souls likes, and then my brother's friend came over and he healed, and I was like, "How did you heal?" And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "You just press this button." And I was like, "There's a heal in the game?" And he's like, "Yeah, you just heal." And he was like, "How would you get so far without healing? Because my save is like really far." Anyways, look, see you may have had it as a kid, but it's only iconic because there weren't many games. But 1998 is actually kind of crazy because of the years that you could say, I feel like 1998 is the worst year to say that there were no games, because this seems like this year had all the games that have now become like icons of the world, right? So in my mind, this game doesn't even come close. But we are going to add this to the movie list because now that I know that it exists. But now you see why it's hard to find a Christmas game. I actually tried really hard. I started to go down the route of like, is there a game that's set during Christmas time? Because as far as I could tell, most games stay away from Christmas time. The only game that I could find in recent years was Spider-Man Miles Morales, which isn't bad, but I don't care about Spider-Man games. And I also don't have a console. So it's sort of like, okay, what do I do? So there's different holiday stuff happening. Some of these things you can take part in. It's in VR chat as well as other things. So hopefully you enjoy it. Actually, this is going to be one of the Sven co-op ones. Because thankfully, there's a lot of shitty Christmas maps. There's a lot of shitty Christmas-themed maps that I found. And also just like fun random things that we can do as like a co-op experience. So I was like, okay, this is like a good thing to try, because I also have a server going, which I'll talk about during the accountability circle. You missed the console wars. Yeah, nowadays this is the thing, right? Is like I was thinking about that too, where it's like at some point the Game Awards feels almost useless, because it's not to say that like a celebration of something is ever bad. I think a celebration of anything is good, except for like maybe the celebration of like, I don't know, like punching children. Like I feel like that's like a bad thing, you know what I mean? But the celebration of like games is nice. However, I also feel like it doesn't really matter much anymore, because like all the celebration happens in Steam reviews. Like it's just sort of like, why even bother voting, right? I don't know, man. Okay, wow, that's fun. Okay. To which of the two topics are you saying that to? The punching children or the games? Answer wisely. You can't get canceled now of all times. It's the holidays. It would suck to get. Imagine if Santa, holy shit, POV, you get canceled as a streamer. Santa doesn't give you your gift. He sends you coal. That would suck. Like, actually, I was also thinking about this. Sorry, side tangent. I was thinking we actually need Santa, to be real. Both. You play RimWorld. Okay, this explains a lot. Oh. I was thinking about this. I think we do need Santa Claus to be a real person. Okay, one thing that I do want to do is I want to instate Santa doesn't give you your Twitch payout. The gasp. Santa doesn't give you your Twitch payout. D:face. He doesn't do anything. Right now, Santa doesn't do anything. But what I want to do, and actually, so you know how like malls have Santas, right? We're actually going to be doing by the way, a 3D walkthrough of like various malls too, because there's a lot of found a bunch of 360 videos of like Christmas markets too. Not today, but at some point. As well as, yes, and who goes to malls now? Exactly. Okay, so one, there's a bunch of mall Santas. Two, did you see the image of like mall Santa in Dead Mall? This is a good image. This is okay, I'll just do, what's my hotkey for this again? No, that's the hotkey for that. What's the hotkey for this thing again? Sorry, give me a second. I have a hotkey for this. I gotta wait, sorry, hotkeys. This is it's been a long time. Control Alt Shift. The hell is this? Why did I do this? There we go. There we go. It's been so long since I streamed that I forgot all the hotkeys. Okay. This is Santa Claus now. Like this is Christmas now. So like you have Santa Claus and it's just there, sitting in a chair waiting for no one, because like the malls are dead. The mall near you is basically has 2 stores open. Yeah, exactly. Like in my city, we still have at least 3 malls, right? But even the 3 malls, it's just not enough. Because like there is like the smaller malls that I see, they're all dead now. Where do they put him the rest of the year? In the retirement home. He goes into senior housing. At least he's getting paid. That's true. At least he's getting paid. And you know what? Maybe he's on his phone. Goth's posing with mall Santas? Wait, what? Goth's posing with mall Santa. Wait, is this real? Decide to do a mall goth? Oh shit, there is. Chat, there are actually mall goth Santas. I didn't know that this is like a genre. Wait, this is a sick genre. Santa Mall. Santa was a good sport to me. Is my pick with Santa. Oh my god. Adding to the ranks of goths with Santa this year. This year. Ah, yes. I love being goth with Santa. Santa is so goth. Wait, that's actually this is from r/goth fashion, by the way. There's an entire subreddit called r/goth fashion. I love this. I actually really love this. There's something funny about like the juxtaposition of like Santa versus the goth. This is great. Oh, this is great. This is a goth family. This is a great goth family. This is a coven. That's a good coven. Oh, that's good. Goth. Chat. There's so many of these. There's hundreds of these. Hundreds. Oh my god. The results just keep flowing. Thank you for showing me this new side of the world that I had no clue about. Santa loves it. I mean, this is the thing, right? So I feel bad for the mall Santa, but at least he doesn't have to deal with kids. Not that kids are bad, but like, you know, kids can sort of be annoying and the same all the time, and some of them can be very sad too, right? The Santas in the photos are enjoying themselves. Exactly. Because how often do you get to hang out with a bunch of goths? Because the thing is, right? I think you rarely ever get to hang out with goths. So it's like when you get the opportunity to, and like think about it. Like Santa is not the type of person who would even go out of his way to find goths, right? Because the thing is, I'm sure people who are into goth have their own section of society that they hang out in, where it's like, oh, like they're hanging out in like abandoned factories, and they're like, and they're just hanging out talking about life. Whereas Santa is busy at home trying to take care of his like 20 grandchildren, right? Like it's like a whole different lifestyle. So they would never cross paths, right? Except for this. That's the only time that maybe it's Santa's first time ever seeing a goth. Like, what if these people have never seen a goth? What if Santa's never seen a goth? Oh, okay, but this Santa does look sad. I mean, okay, so the current Santa looks like the current Santa looks a little crazy. The current Santa looks like he would eat your liver. Santa's hand. Wait, was Santa's hand? Ooh. Oh, that's Okay, to be fair, let me think about how I would hold somebody. It's like, where do you go? Because I feel like anywhere is bad, but if they ask you to hold them, it's like, what do you do, right? And then you also the arm, yeah, but like, how do you? Okay, so okay, Santa's right arm I think is fine, but the person on the left side, her head is too close. Like I feel like if he puts his hand on her shoulder on the girl on his left, then he smacks the other girl's face because she's too close. Hand on the face. So at least that one feels like it's more of a maybe at least on the back, but I also would feel uncomfortable on the back. You know what it is? Santa, they should hire a Santa that has no arms. I should hire a Santa that has no arms. So okay, look. So you give a yearly job to someone who like probably wouldn't be able to do. I mean, they could do a lot, but like it's also kind of hard, right? And then B, you also don't get into the problem of like where does Santa put their hands, right? No, and no laugh. You just have Santa, and Santa's just there. No arms, no lap, no nothing. Santa tips over. Like, someone has to help him up, right? Like, the helper elf has to, like, save him, right? And, like, what are the kids gonna do? Like, do they just, like, sit on the bench? The bench doesn't look comfortable. I will say the Santa bench doesn't seem good. Santa's sack has a new meaning. Oh, no! Oh, no! The Santa sack. Oh, in fact, just pin the beard and hat to a corkboard. You know what? Okay, that'd be a funny genre. Imagine Mall Santa replaced by AI. That's just a picture of a Santa, of an AI Santa with a beard pinned to it. I actually think. Wait, chat. That might be amazing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find like a. I'm gonna. Chat. VR. Chat. We need like a VR Santa. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add Santa to Snow Job Light. I'll talk about it in the accountability circle, but I will add it. And you know what? I have a webcam that I don't use at the moment, and I'm gonna use my phone to do all the tracking anyways. So, you know what I should do? I have an idea. Thank you. You've just given me a great idea. I'm gonna make a Santa diorama just for the stream. I'm gonna make because I have an unused corner of the room where I can like put everything in there, and you can't ever see me. And I actually can like bolt the camera down because it's on like a stand, right? I can like drill a hole and then like mount it to the bottom. I can like secure it to something. And what I can do is I can do a diorama in the back, which is also good because the placid plastic duck diorama, when we get it, will actually be there too. The problem is it's been delayed until past kidnap mall Santas. Can you imagine? I have like a whole basement full of like various mall Santas, and they're all trying to say like, please, please bring me back to the mall. Please, you've been a good boy this year. You wouldn't keep me here, would you? It's like, I know you're not real, Santa. Look, all I'm saying is Santa doesn't have many options for his hands. Okay, because he has hands, they're all yelling "Call at me, call!" It's like a bunch of them. Wait. It's actually just like a bunch of them. Wait. Okay, this might sound really annoying. Wait. Call. How do I listen to myself? Wait. Call. Is it this one? Cole. Cole. Oh, I can go lower. Oh. Cole. 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 There's just hundreds of Santas inside your basement, and they're all going, Cole. You're chanting. You're chanting the entire time. Cole. I would hate that. I would actually hate that. I've actually heard that one of the best techniques to not be kidnapped is to be annoying. Like, if you can be so annoying that you're not even worth the effort, it's actually worth it because most of the time they'll actually let you go because you're so annoying, right? I would be incessantly annoying. I would be so annoying that they have to kill me. And if they're not willing to kill me, then they have to live with me. Even if they try to let me go, I wouldn't even go. I would hang on to be extra annoying. So they'd have to throw me out somewhere, and they'd have to turn themselves in. That's my secret. Anyways, all I'm saying is Santa's hands have to go somewhere. Okay, imagine if Santa hover-handed. Imagine if Santa did this. Imagine if Santa did this. Did the cinema pose and it both hands up, he'd be even more awkward, and it would even be even creepier because it's like, boom, it's like he's doing cinema as like 4 goth girls are sitting on him, and it's like, I don't know if that's a better message, but it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? Anyways, here is a Santa that doesn't like his job. I quite like this Santa. Because this Santa feels like this Santa is like, man, this sucks. Sir, you promised candy. Now give me candy now, please, candy now. Oh man, that's good. Okay, we'll think about the meds kicked in for Santa. He's like, oh, why am I here? Okay, this is chat. There's actually a whole genre about this. This is crazy. Look at the subreddit name. Okay. r/goth girls, my outfit for visiting mall Santa. Santa was such a good sport. I'm very excited. Me and my wife on mall Santa, as he said. That's really good, actually. Yeah, this is a good genre. Okay, I'm gonna make a fake Santa here. I'm gonna do like an AI Santa here, okay? Well, not an AI Santa, but like just like a full Santa thing. I'll do like a Santa diorama here, okay? And then oh, chat! Will do. How about this? Okay, I'll add another event to the holiday stream. We'll build a Santa diorama together. I'll get a bunch of materials. I'll get like fake snow and stuff. Oh, I can even get a snow globe. Oh shit, we can get a snow. Okay, wait. This is sick. Oh, and you know what? We could do it in the like like a wizard always has his like magic orb thing going on style. You know what I mean? Limp tea biscuit. Oh, I didn't even see the username. That's a good username actually. Thank you for telling me about the mall center. That's good. Okay, that's good. I don't even know how we got here, but I'm glad that we're here because honestly, again, it's hard to find Christmas stuff. And it sucks too. So malls are dying, right? And what's crazy is that at least when malls were fun, like it felt like you could go in just to hang out to see all the Christmas stuff. Because you used to have, and this is the thing that I miss a lot of. Okay, I miss when malls were kind of sorry. I need to fix my chair. I miss when malls were a bit of sorry. I still need to fix my chair. I need it. Sorry, I need it. What the fuck? I miss when I I miss when malls were almost like a third space, right? Because you could have a third space where people would like go to a mall. Is this a bit? No. Well, I mean, it took a bit, but it wasn't a bit. It was just my chair is like it's like fucked up. Because you could go to a mall and you'd have carolers. You'd have Christmas carolers people would be doing in performances. Now, no mall does it. Like, you know what? You know what the thing that I miss the most within malls? Most malls don't have a stage anymore. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you one sneak peek of the many, many places that I saw of like what people do for like Christmas time. Um, um, it's probably here. There's actually a lot of these websites that I'm going to show you at some point, because these websites are really funny. But sorry, Goth Girl, you have to leave now. But this, like, you don't get this anymore. Okay, there's a mall in this city that is like it's called Dragon City Mall. In the mall, there's like a giant stage, and you can go there and you see people performing things. And if Chinatown has it, and this Chinatown is so shit and run down that there's nothing there anymore. Like there's barely anything there. There's like a couple of really cool stores, but for the most part, it's like dead empty. Okay. And even this mall has it. But look at the stores. Sorry, I just need to show you this. It's ladies' lingerie participating in the Christmas event. I just love the juxtaposition of like what is going on here. But yeah, like this is what I miss. Like something about that, like I don't know, that like almost community feel where like everybody would like come together and you just hang out. That doesn't really happen anymore. So malls are dead. Almost like Christmas events don't really happen and anymore either. And this is even like before COVID. Like even before COVID, it felt like they were like slowly dying down. Most people that I know don't even celebrate at home. So it's like everything is like slowly disappearing. And I'm like, man, like if once we lose the mall Santas, what's left, right? Like we have to do something to bring back Christmas. But that's why it's so hard to find Christmas stuff. There's just nothing here. I mean, even look at this. This entire page is dedicated to Christmas stuff, right? What does glasses have to do with Christmas? Does Santa need glasses? Are there Goths with Easter bunnies? Wait, that's a good question. Goths with the Easter bunny. Well, I guess it depends on like, is there an Easter bunny almost like person? You know what I mean? Like, is there an Easter bunny person that just hangs out there? Let's see. We go to Reddit. Happy Easter from the Goth bunny. Gothy Easter bunny. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Goth with the Easter bunny Reddit doesn't show up. Okay, but there is a YouTube short. There's a YouTube short. Chat, oh my god, there. You just realize it's also a risky search. Yeah, I couldn't show you much. But there's actually like a real Easter bunny person. What is this video? Why does the voice sound so terrifying? Is this the only one? Wait, chat, there's hashtags. Okay, what do you think is going to happen if I click on these hashtags? Gothic Easter... Goth? Easter Bunny? What the fuck? Wendigo? If the Easter Bunny was from Ohio, what? What the fuck is this? Killer Easter Bunny hops after children and scares them. What? What is this? Dude, this is cursed. What is this? What? A full week of goth alt. What is this? What? Take me back. This is pure slop. It's actually pure slop. Wait, what do we search Santa? Okay, last time we did get titties on YouTube, so I have to be careful. Chat, what? There's a Santa official video by Russian. What? Go Santa go. What is all that? Santa with a gun? What is this? What is all this? It's actually just pure slop. Okay, let's see this. Holy shit! Okay, this is like pure slop, chat. This is all slop. What is this? Giant Santa. This is like, and then you have the Easter Bunny. What? Show this block? Do people like watch this on a daily basis? Okay, you know what's funny? Okay, this is like a weird side tangent, but my parents have gotten into YouTube, and they're like 67. Okay, so they've gotten into YouTube, and I thought they would watch something wholesome. Like I thought they'd be watching, I don't know, like Paris by Night or something, which is like this. Okay. I thought they'd be watching these shows, right? Where it's like, oh, it's these programs, 6, 7. Okay, it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. I thought they'd be watching something like this because this is from our time. Okay, this is from their time. It's performances by Vietnamese artists. Okay, this is like the classic thing that like older people watch. But you know what they watch? They watch crime videos, but not even like real crime. They watch AI crime videos. It's insane that they found that they're in an AI crime video rabbit hole. And the videos are titled Top 10 Funniest Crimes Being Committed in Your Neighborhood. And it's like, what are you watching? Turn that shit off. The hell is this? What? What the hell is this, chat? Like, this is the slop that I see them watch on TV. Well, what is this channel? The Spooky Ringmaster, Halloween animatronics collector, inflatable collector. Your brain hurts. Yeah, my brain hurts. Wednesday Lows. What is this? Oh, this is okay. This is kind of sick. They just collect a bunch of they just collect a bunch of like stuff, and then they just show it. What's stopping you, baby? What? What's stopping me from what? Eve and the Garden. This is this is all. I don't even get. Had a thrift a gothic wardrobe. What's stopping me? Age? No. Old goth. No, old goth fashion. Old person goth. Hag goth. Goth hag. What? Goth hag taps you to sleep. What the fuck? 4 weeks ago. Like, what's the term for hag, but for like dudes? You know what I mean? Grump. Grump goth. Grump goth. Like grump goth. What F for M? Waking up next to your grumpy goth girlfriend. Chat. Okay. Waking up in a goth girl's lap. Oh god. Okay. Old person goth fashion. Okay. This is it. Doesn't your age doesn't matter. You know what it is? The older you get, the cooler you look as a goth person. Okay. Because do you know why? You look like this person. Look at this. When you're older, you look like you belong in a museum, which is exactly what the goth look almost like fits. Like, you look so cool. Now, what is okay? So, okay, so by the way, this is 4 weeks. You can't plan this. This is 4 weeks ago. Uh. Oh god, this sounds awful. Oh Jesus. Oh yeah. Alex Alexander Hamilton, 1776. Oh yeah, snuck away from the rebellion for this one. Alexander Hamilton was American military officer and founding father. He fought for the independence of America. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. Snuck away from the rebellion for this one. Alexander Hamilton. You know, people always say like, "Oh man, like our ancestors would be so ashamed of what we're doing." Nah, man. If our ancestors came back, they would be like into like ASMR. Is she okay? I'm not sure if is he okay. I'm not sure if he's okay. I'm glad alive to hear your voice. Waking up next to you. Yeah, snoring. Help me reach my 50K subscriber goal. But you're already at 90 point. Oh, because this was a year ago. 2 products. Okay, wait, sorry, chat. Can we just see these channels? Like, what exactly are these channels? Saru Foxhound, channel via lure. Goth mommies need to tingle you. Woo! Goth mummies need to tingle you. Spicy goth girl. Uh oh, visited by your time traveling future Wii. Not future Wii. Not a Nintendo Wii. Future wife. This mean but actually nice though. Sharing a this is crazy. Sharing a cabin with your best friend's goth older sister. Secret relationship. Your first girlfriend shows you how to cuddle and kiss. Skater best friend falls on top of you. Best friend accidentally sends you a text about you. Friends to lovers. Cute nude neighbor gets locked outside her apartment. If my neighbor gets locked outside their apartment, okay? If my neighbor gets locked outside of their home, you guess you're living on the streets, buddy. I'm not letting you in. You don't get to be here. Like this is this porn? I mean, to some people, probably, yeah. I mean, this is the thing, right? Everything is porn. The fact that there's a specific classification for porn is only because we're afraid of naked bodies. But the truth is, anything is porn. Exactly, anything is a kink. Did you guys hear about the new hot show, which I've been meaning to like watch? It's the hockey show. It's the hockey fan fiction show. Did you know, by the way, that there's hockey fan fiction show? That there's hockey fan fiction. Heated rivalry. Did you know about that? Okay. Hockey fan fiction is a real thing where hockey players have sex with each other. And it's like a bunch of like it's honestly pretty like interesting. But then also there's a TV show called Heated Rivalry, which is, by the way, it's Canadian. That's right. Of all the places, of all the people who could have made a hockey romance, a steamy, hot hockey romance between two lovers on the ice, only Canada could have done this. And it involved Canada would. Point is a social construct. Thank you for understanding there's a social construct. But yet this show, okay, everything is porn. So because everything is porn, we're just afraid of nudity, right? You're not afraid. You're not afraid, but the advertisers are, okay? The advertisers don't want to see them naked. The advertisers don't want to see them naked, but the people are clamoring for it. I'm clamoring for it. The show is apparently really good. This is on my to watch list. My to watch list is actually massive. I have like way too many shows to watch, but this is one of the shows that I want to watch because apparently it's a really, really good show. Apparently I don't know if it's because the writing was originally good, but apparently it's something about either the writing or the adaptation was apparently a lot better than you would expect. But even against other good shows, it's like still good. Is this based on something? Yeah, hockey fan fiction. So here, so here we go. Game Changers novel series. Rachel Reed's Game Changers novel series. So this is it. So Game Changer. So they stole fan fiction. No. She got paid for it. It's not that they stole fan fiction. She got paid for it. So this is her thing. But this is a genre. This is an entire. Is he grabbing his penis? Is he grabbing his penis there? Chat. Is that his dick? Do you see that? Is that his dick? Is he like? Is he pinching it like it's like? Yep. I didn't know you could have that on books. I didn't know that books just allowed you to like have that, because that's it's a very tiny sausage. It's a normal size sausage. But see, this is an entire genre. Okay, so something hockey. Was it AO5 archive of us fan fiction? What's that thing again? It's called like the archive of our AO3 hockey AO3. They used to be. That used to be what was on romance books back on the day. Think Fabio. That sounds so familiar. Fabio book. Oh shit, you're right. Fabio the person. Fabio. Yes, I do remember Fabio. It's this guy. I mean, this is one of his many images. Yeah. I guess it still is now, right? Because like, what's like a Rotten Tomato? What's like a movie now? Rotten Tomato. Movies. I need to be careful because Avatar has alien titties. Wait, Avatar alien titties. I swear there's like alien nipple, no? Avatar alien nipple? Yeah, there is. Blue nipple. Reddit.com. Reddit.com. What's the subreddit? r/pics. Apparently there is a blue nipple in Avatar. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of like, I swear movies now still have that kind of look, no? Or maybe I've just look, Mighty Supreme still has it. Look. But you know what? There is a trend now. There's a trend with the images where its action shots are far away in the gear, but passionate shots are no longer like this. Passionate shots are actually close-ups now. I've actually noticed this. Most movie posters have moved to a close-up for all the passion. I think it's because they're trying to get you really close to the character to make you feel like you're there, but they don't know if that works out, because then I feel like you're too far away to like get pointy. Anyways, oh look, basically the same deal. Yeah, you're right. No, it used to be like that, but not anymore. But yeah, there's an entire category of men's hockey RPF. I don't know what RPF stands for, but like it's an entire category of fan fiction about hockey players having sex. There's actually like, and this has been going on for like decades. Like it's when I first found about it like a long time ago, I was like, there's no way. Will Smith? There's no way. It's Will Smith hockey player. Oh, thank God, it's a hockey player. It's not Will Smith as in like Will Smith. Shane Hollander. Wait, Shane Hollander is the person within this. Look. It follows Canadian Shane Hollander. Wait, look, see? Shane Hollander. Shane Hollander. Oh my God. Wow. Oral sex, anal sex, internalized. Okay, that's what? Internalized. Excuse me? What is this tag? Internalized what? Are these real players? Yeah. Shane Hollander. Wait, no. Not Shane Hollander. But the Will Smith guy was. Will Smith hockey. So there. This is Will Smith. Shane Hollander is fake, but like this is Will Smith. Some of them, I've noticed some of them invent characters, but some of them do use real people. And I wonder, like, do you think the real person ever looks at their stuff? Macklin Celebrini? This one doesn't have his like photo, but like these are his stats. He's 6 feet. This is fascinating. This is good. So yeah, again, like anything is sport, you know. You might think, oh, he's showing goth girls on the screen. So what? So what if I show a goth girl on the screen? You just saw a topless dude in a towel grabbing his like pee-pee. It's all the same. It's all porn. It's all porn. And what is pornographic about a human body? That's just her body. That's just her. That's just her style of like dress. It's porn. I guess I can't be. I guess women just can't be seen in like public. Cover them up. It's all free the nipple. Yes, I'm saying it because I love titties. But also bras are very uncomfortable. So my wife always says like her like bra, it's like the worst thing to like wear it. And you know, I support her not wearing a bra. It's great. You would be too cold. That's true. Wait a minute. Okay, that's true. Okay, the bra does seem like it'd be good for keeping heat, but then it's like, why not just wear a sweater? I feel like even then, because like I have nipples. You know what I mean? I would still prefer a sweater over what a bra feels like. Because every time I feel like a bra, it just feels so like solid. Whereas a sweater, it's like, because the thing about wearing a bra is like if it gets too hot, you can't just like lift your shirt to let air in. You know, like you know how you do when you like get too hot, right? And you just like and you wave your like shirt. You can't do that because it's like too close, right? Like I feel like if I had titties, I would still be braless, and just have a sweater. That feels more comfortable. Anyways, I'm going to be banned. I'm probably going to be banned today. Boob sweat is not fun. Yes, well, not for you. I love boob sweat. Probably going to be banned after today. So let's get everything out of the way. Okay, we're going to move on. But we're going to go into the accountability circle. So the accountability circle has been put off for too long, and I'll get into why that's happened. But in general, I realize that there's a bit of a problem with the accountability circle, and it comes down to life. It just comes down to life. So we're gonna see how this goes. Enable streamer mode. I'm gonna switch over to the accountability circle. Perfect timing. On today's schedule for games, I've got a large number of games for you all. That was one. That was a sick song. Two, that's a crazy piece of technology. That was nuts. I'm gonna actually maybe I'll just subscribe to this channel because that sounds cool. Makes debuts of cover arrangements using a keyboard. That's sick. I've got a number of games to play for you all today. Games that I've been waiting for, that I've been excited for. The first game we're going to be playing is Metroid Prime 4. I've been waiting for this game for... When did Metroid Prime 3 release? 2007. I've been waiting for this game. Holy shit. I've been waiting for this game for that long. I've been waiting for this game for 18 years. Oh my god, I was 12 years old. And then we're going to play another game, which came out recently, called Angeline Era, okay? There's no Game Awards today, so my title is definitely wrong, but I'll get into that, and tomorrow we'll do Game Awards stuff. But again, as I said before, there are no actual Christmas games. There's just games that have a Christmas theme, and they all suck. So we're going to be playing games that I want to play. And this game, I've been waiting for 18 years. Ooh, a fellow Metroid fan. Ooh, I need like a ooh email word. 7TV. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, oh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Oh, shit, that's good. Wait. Ooh, this is a good one. Wait, I have to get rid of one emote. Chat, one emote's going to die, okay? You won't know which. You don't know which. This one's gone. This one is it's just not funny. Well, it's just not as funny as ooh. That's good. You now have ooh. Ooh. Give me a moment to set things up because this might take a while to set up. But I did set it up beforehand, so it should just work. We're gonna play some Metroid Prime 4, and I'll give you my thoughts on it because there's a lot of thoughts on it. Oh yeah, O is also good. I'll be back tomorrow, probably at the same time. I'm just trying to think of like how the schedule is going to work because the Game Awards is at 7:30, and then there's nothing else that we're doing because if we're doing the accountability circle, that thing would take time. I guess we could do some other things tomorrow too because I have some other things planned, and then we wind down with the Game Awards. I'm not really sure because the Game Awards last time was like 2 hours too, so I'm thinking like I'm just trying to think of like what's a good thing to do just so I don't get like bored out of my mind during the Game Awards during the slow segments. You know what? I have an idea. We'll be playing a community game. I'm gonna make a bingo card, but I'm also gonna make a small mini game of sorts that, or maybe there's a co-op game that I kind of want to try while we do it. Okay, or maybe, well, I just play like a card game. Train surfers in the corner. Exactly, subway surfers. Okay, train surfers sounds cool though. I like the idea of it being called train surfers. It's like it does feel like a ripoff though. It's like the ripoff of the subway surfers is a train surfers. You couldn't think of name. To be fair, it is a weird name. You do not have the required ability. This is like a chastity belt. It's a good game. I think it has some issues, but you know what? At least the open world, at least it gives you a bite to traverse the open world. Okay. Tomorrow I'll figure out what co-op thing that we can do while it's happening, because I think it'd be fun for us to do something in the co-op. We could maybe VR. No, but I don't want to be in VR at that time and eat. I don't know. I'll figure it out. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for showing up again. I do appreciate it. Sorry I've been gone for so long. That's just how life is. But tomorrow we'll be back, same as usual. We'll check out some more cooler things. Bye, everyone. Can I rate anyone? I'm probably too late for everyone that we know, because everyone that we know is in the UK time, or some other time zone that's just not mine. Yeah. Well, go anywhere you want. It literally, actually, you know what's funny? You could technically go anywhere that you want. Say that you came from me, and then like people just won't know what that means. You know what I mean? So yeah, just go have fun. Bye, everyone. Have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow.